In this video, I will show you how to embed a YouTube gallery to your WordPress
How to add weather
website
to
quickly
Elementor.
and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. From here, we now have access to all of the widgets that are available on Elfsight. There are a lot of widgets in here, so these are things you might want to play around with once we have the YouTube gallery embedded. But in order to do this, in order to get the YouTube gallery, the first thing that we are going to do is scroll right to the top. In this search widgets bar, we want to click in and we want to look for YouTube gallery. So we can just search for YouTube and YouTube gallery is going to show up right here. So we can go ahead and we can click into this. And then in this area, it's going to ask us a template to start with. So we have a YouTube channel template. We have a video grid that's just going to show all of these different videos. We have a single video if you just want to embed a single video, a YouTube subscribe section, a video gallery. You can embed different playlists. And then we also have a video list. So go ahead and choose the one that you would like to choose. I'm going to go for the YouTube channel. And once your template has been selected, we just want to click continue with this template. From here, we then want to link up the YouTube channel that you are embedding onto your WordPress website. So to do this, we just want to grab the YouTube channel URL. So I'm just going to go to my own channel right here. We can click into this. And then all we have to do once you are on your channel page is copy this from the top. And then we just go in and we replace the channel URL. Just like that, this is now going to refresh and we now have the selected channel inside of this widget. We can even take this a step further with source group. So in here, you can link up different channels or different playlists or different videos if you have specific videos or specific playlists you want to show. All we would have to do is create a new source group. And for example, this could be called Elfsight Tutorials. And then all you have to do is add the URL. So you would go to your YouTube channel, you would grab the URL for that playlist or that video, and then you can show that on your page right there. And I'm just going to go through and click done, and then we can go in and just delete this, and then we should be back to normal. Perfect. From here, we can then go down to layout, and we can customize the header, the columns and rows, the videos, all of this good stuff. So right here, we have the header. We can turn this on or off. So without it, it's going to look like this. We can then choose the header layout and how this is going to look. We can then choose what is included in the header element. Do we want to show the logo? Do we want to show a banner? The view count, the subscribe count, all of these other different things we can add in there. We can go back. We can go to columns and rows, and we can choose how many columns we are going to show, how many rows we are going to show. So if I turn that to 2, you can see that this is now going to be updated and it's going to show 2 different rows. Let's just go back to 1 for now. Then we can go down, we can choose what's going to be on each of these videos. So we have a play icon, duration, all of these different things. We can also choose the layout of this as well from these different options. Then we can go down to pop-up. Once again, we can choose what's included in the pop-up element. We can choose the slider settings right here, like if we want to autoplay this, and it's going to automatically scroll along itself. Just like that. And we have a few other options in here. Finally, we can go down to the appearance where we can choose the color scheme. We can click into the header and we can change the colors for the header. We can change the colors for the videos and all of that good stuff. So once you have this edited and you now have your widget looking at how you would like it to look, all we then have to do is click on publish in this top right corner. And Elfsight is now going to take us over to this page where we can choose our plan. Now, the plan that you go for depends on how many monthly views your website gets. So you can see we have 5,000 views, 50,000 views, 150,000 views, and so on and so forth. And we also have this free plan for if you have a smaller website or if you just want to test Elfsight out. Once you have selected your plan, Elfsight is then going to give us this piece of code. And this code is how we are going to embed the widget onto your website. So all we now have to do is click on copy code right here. You can then go back over to your WordPress website and of course, open up the editor on the page you would like to add this to. And then we just want to scroll down and choose whereabouts on the website we are going to add this. So I'm going to add mine right here. Once we have done this, we just click on this plus icon in the top left corner. And then in this search bar, we search for HTML. And custom HTML is now going to appear. So all we now have to do is click and drag this onto the website. We can drop it right there, click in, and then paste in the code that we just copied. And in the editor, this is always going to show up as code, but on the actual website, this is going to show up as the YouTube gallery. So to show you this, we can click on save. And then we can view the site right here. And now if we go ahead and scroll down, you can see that my YouTube gallery is now embedded on my WordPress website.